Welcome to my new video, The Thin Club, Vito Spatafore and Fat Pete. The character of Vito, played by Joe Gianniscoli, went on a long journey through the show's history, first appearing as a customer at the bakery when Christopher shoots the kid working behind the counter.
You motherfucker! You shot my foot!
It happens.
Later, he proves himself to be a loyal soldier under Ralphie, and finally a high-level captain before his death. I can say with a decent amount of certainty that this character was based on a mobster called Peter Chiodo, also known as Fat Pete. Now, there is a more well-known inspiration for the character of Vito, which I will address in a separate video, but I can't help but feel like that the writers drew some inspiration from Fat Pete Chiodo as well when creating the character of Vito Spatafore. If we take a look at this picture of Fat Pete with his boss, Gaspipe Casso, we can see he is for sure a model for the character of Vito, in particular during the third season. Fat Pete was a Brooklyn-based mobster who worked closely with eventual Lucchese boss, Gaspipe Casso. He was made in 1987 in an apartment above a funeral home. He rose up in the family with his control of the unions, in particular the Iron Workers Local, much in the same way that Vito rises from loyal soldier to soprano family powerhouse. Chiodo was a trusted hitman as well. When Casso felt that John Morrissey, also known as Sonny, was ratting on the family about the illicit control of the construction unions, he had Fat Pete kill him. Fat Pete owned a bar in the Upper West Side called the Hometown Bar. It was popular with celebrities such as John Lennon. It was also popular with stand-up comedians like Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, and Sam Kinison. Eddie in particular liked the bar because he felt that no one bothered him there, and appreciated when Fat Pete would pick up the tab for a lunch or give him drinks on the house. Later, when the government came after the five families about the infamous Windows case, Fat Pete was caught up in the mix. He took a plea deal, admitting guilt in exchange for a reduced sentence. While it seemed reasonable to Fat Pete, Gaspipe Casso was not happy. He was facing charges as well as he didn't like that one of his underlings charged in the case took a plea without consulting him. Fat Pete heard that Casso was not happy with him, and he planned to go on the run before he finally turned himself in for his sentence. While he was getting his car serviced before he skipped town, mobsters showed up and shot Fat Pete 12 times. Miraculously, he survived. The doctors even credited his obesity with saving his life, perhaps in contrast to Vito and his diet and exercise program he implements in the 6th season.
Point is, Tony goes, let's face it, somebody's gonna have to step into the breach. I'm a young man. And now, without the weight, I'm a healthy man. With longevity.
I would say, considering the emphasis that's put on Vito's weight throughout the show as part of his characterization, and at times the striking similarities between the looks of Vito and Fat Pete, I think it's pretty fair to say that the writers used Fat Pete as some sort of model in creating the characterization of the Vito Spatafore character.
I want a fucking answer. What's so fucking hilarious, you fucking parade float?
Oh, I'm a fucking captain now. You don't talk to me like that.
Oh, come on, guys.
Don't put your hands on me.
Chrissy, for Christ's sake.
Fuck all you.
Hey, motherfucker! Hey, hold it.